Sometimes in the Hollywood business, there's a number of years that transpire between the original movie and its sequel. In fact, that's one of the things that a lot of people complain about. Sometimes they say the sequel came out too fast and it seems rushed. So, what is the perfect length of time between the original and the sequel? I gotta tell you, I don't think it's 13 years. Cinematic class is about to begin, and your professor is in. So, the story here, ladies and gentlemen, is uh, Black Water. That was a movie that came out all the way back in 2007, and it was about crocodiles. So it gathered a cult following. It was well received, and now we have the sequel. It's called Blackwater Abyss. Now, there's 13 years between the original movie and this sequel to it. But I got to tell you, the wait was definitely worthwhile because Blackwater Abyss is an extremely intense movie, and I had a whole lot of fun watching it. So let me tell you how this starts out. It starts out with our heroes, our protagonists, if you will, going uh, cave exploring. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to tell you, I've seen enough movies that I don't think I've ever seen a film in which anyone who goes down cave diving has a good time. It's not like, strange things don't happen to people that go in caves. The only person I know who was able to go into a cave and do spelunking and come out of it well was Bruce Wayne in his many incarnations. And nobody else is able to do this type of thing. So here we have Jessica McNamee, Luke Mitchell, Amali Golden, and Anthony Sharp. They decide to go exploring this newfound cavern. Well, while they're down there looking at all the caverns, it begins to rain and the caverns become flooded. And guess who's inside? That's right, it's a big and it's a nasty crocodile. And it's hungry. So, Blackwater Abyss was directed by Andrew Trocchi. I hope I said that right, because you did a nice job on this movie. The writers, and there were two, are John Ridley and Sarah Smith. They wrote the thing together, and they really did put together a very nice, comfortable little script here for the people involved and the alligators. And I also want to say that some of the photography in this is really good. In fact, there are some scenes that are shot under the water, and boy, those come off really, really nice. There are some scenes where people get narfed while you're underwater, and it'll catch you by surprise a couple of times. It's really good cinematography on this. So I got to say that the people behind the crew did it as well as the people in front of the movie. And this one is from our friends down under. It was made in the land of Vegemite sandwiches. Yeah, this movie comes from Australia. So I've got to tell you, if you're looking for a pretty decent horror flick, now there's no big giant monsters in this, okay? It's just, a crocagator. That's all that's in it. But it's an awful lot of fun. I thought they did this movie rather well, and they threw a few twists in there that don't follow the template, so you'll get a few surprises along the way, like this guy slipping off my shoulder. So, if you're into that kind of thing and you're looking for some real tense, exciting, this is usually good for an August movie, so we're hitting this up just a little bit early, aren't we? Yeah, I thought so. Your relatives in this? Yeah, I thought so. You're going to like this one. It took 13 years to get the sequel done to it, but it was well worth the wait. This one's not a bad view, especially in the hot summertime now. Blackwater Abyss. I like this. I think you're going to like it too now that you have learned what you have learned. He said, here,